BRI will soon witness the deployment of Chinese militia. Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America will see a surge in the presence of Chinese PAFD. So, what are these PAFDs? We'll tell you more about it in the video. Welcome to Resonant News. Hungary may soon become the first European country to host members of Chinese military reserve units, known as People's Armed Forces Department or PAFD. Since last year, every Chinese state firm has been paired with one of these PAFD units. Their primary purpose? To carry out security missions when called upon. Now you might be wondering why these units were created in the first place. Well, it's all part of a compromise struck by President Xi Jinping and the Central Military Commission back in early 2023. These units are designed to bolster Chinese investments abroad. They provide a more legally robust and geopolitically autonomous framework, making investors feel more secure. In simple words, the Chinese militia will provide protection to Chinese investments in different countries without alarming the foreign countries where it has its investments. And speaking of investments, the Belt and Road Initiative or BRI is a top priority for China in 2024. The Central Commission for Discipline Inspection recently released its annual report, outlining plans to implement stricter measures on BRI projects, both at home, in China and abroad, to ensure integrity throughout the initiative. Deploying Chinese militia is one of those decisions. So, what are PAFDs? It's also called Renmin Wuzangbu. Over the past year, at least 16 major Chinese companies, including a prominent dairy giant, have been making headlines by establishing their own fighting forces. These units, known as People's Armed Forces Departments, are made of regular civilians who maintain their day jobs while serving as reserve and auxiliary force for Chinese military. Their duties? Well, they range from responding to natural disasters to assisting with maintaining social order and even providing support during wartime. Now you might be wondering why the sudden interest in corporate militias. Well, it's believed that they could help the Chinese Communist Party better manage incidents of social unrest within their own country and outside it. Outside China, the same militia can be deployed without alarming the foreign country. For example, in Pakistan, where the civilians inside Pakistan have been protesting against Chinese projects and the presence of Chinese military. Most of these companies that have so far announced militias have been state-owned enterprises or the SOEs, which are directly owned by central or the regional governments of China. Interestingly, in December 2023, Ely Group, one of the largest dairy producers, made history by becoming the first major privately owned Chinese company to establish a People's Armed Forces Department unit. And here's something worth noting. Women are also eligible to join these units, although specific age requirements haven't been outlined in the law. This concept of PAFD isn't entirely new. It's actually a modernized version of Mao Zedong's era's PAFD. The People's Militia, Minbing, is a nationwide civilian mass organization of politically reliable and physically fit men and women under the dual leadership of Chinese Communist Party and the Chinese military or PLA. Because it is structured along military lines and is one element of the triad forces, which is main forces, local forces and militia, that comprises China's military system. In Mao's era, participation in militia, although voluntary, was considered a citizen's glorious obligation. But now, under Xi Jinping, the word obligation has become more significant. So what do you think of this fusion of corporate and military interests? Let us know in the comments below. Do not forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more updates. Thanks for watching.